Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci with Gustan Cho Associates. I want to talk to you about FHA guidelines on collections, charge-offs, disputes, and judgments. Let's start off with the collections. It's the easiest one. If your collections are non-medical and they add up to less than $2,000, we can leave them alone, not hit you for them, just ignore them. If your non-medical collections are greater than $2,000, I have to hit you for 5% of all collections. So if you have $2,001 in collections, I have to hit you for 5%. 5% is $100. I take that $100 and I put it on your debt side. You're not paying that $100 to anybody, but it counts as a debt against you. If your non-medical collections are $50,000, don't even worry about it. It's medical. You didn't go out and seek debt and fail to pay. You got into a major car accident. You might have been underinsured. Whatever the case may be. Maybe your insurance hasn't gotten around to paying it. They turn to collections. They don't count that against you. So ignore medical collections. Now, when it comes to charge-offs, a lot of lenders out there want them A, paid off, or B, hit you for 5% of them. Here at Gustan Cho, they are nothings. They're like medical collections. So if you have charge-offs, they will affect your underwriting approval. So if you have 10 charge-offs in the last year, you're probably not going to get approved. But if you do get approved, we don't hit you for 5% or we don't make them pay off. So that's the biggest thing about Gustan Cho that differs us from many banks out there. So keep that in mind, GustanCho.com. We are the specialists in charge-offs. When it comes to judgments, judgments have a very unique type of thing. So if you have a judgment for $5,000, you have to do A, pay it off, B, settle for less and pay it off and get a release. So those two things require a release. Or C, take it out of judgment status with the company and go on a payment plan and make 3 monthly payments on time, and we can get you done by hitting you for that monthly payment debt. Those are your three options for judgments. Now, when it comes to disputes, very complicated. If you have, so when we run credit, there's credit trade lines that are opened, and then there's the collection section. All collections, all charge-offs that are disputed, no matter how old, no matter how much, unless they're zero, if no matter how much they are, I have to remove those disputes. If the balances are zero, we do not have to remove the disputes in the collection section. When you go to the credit section with open trade lines, if the cumulative amount of disputed accounts are greater than 1,000, then we have to remove the dispute. So if you have 2 trade lines with a credit card that was late a year and a half ago and you're disputing it and the balance is $999 and that's the only dispute on your credit report, we can leave that dispute on there. If it's 1,001, we got to remove it. If it's 1,000, I'm not sure. You got me on that one. But so disputes under $1,000 in the credit section, they're derogatory in the last 24 months. Less than 1,000, you can leave them on there. Greater than 1,000, you have to remove them. If the derogatory credits, whatever it is, it's greater than 24 months. If it's 5,000, you do not have to remove it. So it's the 24-month period. If it's less than 24 months, then they start judging it's greater or less than 1,000 and cumulative. So you have to add up all the disputed trade lines of derogatory credit. Not all your credit, derogatory. So if you have a late on that credit card, then that becomes a derogatory one where you add it up. Add up all the derogatories, greater than 1,000, less than 24 months, remove it. Greater than 24 months, doesn't matter the amount. Again, all collections, all charge-offs have to be removed if there's a balance. And no matter how old they are, no matter how much it is, unless it's zero. So those are the rules on collections, charge-offs, disputes, and judgments. If you got any questions, call Alex Carlucci, 630-915-7550, and please subscribe. It helps us help you. Thank you.